We are here to put a smile on your face as we share great music, great stories all day long. I'm Delilah on the new 94.1 The Sound.
So Delilah is back from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Today was her first day back on the air. Delilah took a break from her program that airs on hundreds of stations around the world after the death of her son last fall. I stopped by her studios today to talk about her new start, her loss, and what she hopes to bring listeners. You're not just a big radio star. This is part of a larger life plan that you have. You're about to adopt child number 14.
Number 14.
So tell me, where does that come from? I mean, that I
Well,
can't imagine adopting two.
I'll let you in on a little secret. When you have one, you have one. When you have two, you have 20, because their friends are always over. So, what's 13, 14 more on top of that? Really, once you have 3 or 4 kids, you're exhausted all the time anyway. And most of my children are children that otherwise would not have a forever home. Most of them are adopted out of situations where they would not have a forever home. Few people realize this, but here in America, we have 487,000 kids in foster care. Of those kids, less than 5% will ever have a permanent home. So I adopt kids that otherwise wouldn't have a forever home, and our family is a blessing. It's my life. It's my world.
You lost a son last fall and went through, I'm guessing, just a terrible time. How has that changed you? And
well, Zach is actually the second son I've lost. Okay. I lost a son in 2012, a boy named Sammy, to sickle cell anemia, and that changed everything. And then losing Zach in October has just taken us all out at the knees. In some ways, I think our family is a lot closer. My daughter found out just a week after her brother left that she was pregnant. And wow. So, God's kind of given us that to focus on. But it's just one day at a time, 1 hour at a time.
Yeah, there's no secret, is there, to getting through
There is no secret. Yeah. I had somebody call me at the studio the other day and said that her sister had just lost her only daughter a week ago. What literature could I suggest that would help her through this? I'm like, oh, honey. Oh. There's no literature. First off, the first month when you've lost somebody, whether it's your partner or your spouse or your child, you're in such a brain fog, you can't read anything. And the last thing that it did not help me when people would suggest things to help me. It doesn't help when people say, well, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or you need to know he's in a better place. That doesn't help me. Yeah. So just love me. Yeah. Just be there and love me. And that's what I tell people who are going through it now. Just be there and love on your family when they're in crisis, because don't suggest any books.
Yeah. What do you hope that people get out of your show, your midday show, when they tune in?
I hope when they listen during the day that it helps them to realize we can't sweat the small stuff. Seattle is growing, it's booming, there's cranes everywhere, and we feel this swelling of energy, and yet with that, with all the growth and all the good things that are going on, there's a lot of stress. And if you let the little things steal your joy, there's not going to be any energy left for the big things. So don't sweat the small stuff, and pretty much it's all small stuff.
We'll be listening.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.